And welcome back, everybody, to Russellpuff. We are getting right back into it for Hogwarts Legacy with Sebastian inside of Isidora's house. And I know it's pretty cruel for you guys to have to wait an extra day for this, but I could jump straight back into it from the previous episode, really just 5 minutes later. I took care of all the gear stuff beforehand, so we can just jump straight into it. For now, we got journal entries to read. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. Yeah, we're going down that path too, aren't we?
A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this.
We are going down that path too, aren't we? There's a second journal entry. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into your eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. Yeah, see, this is what I'm thinking about in regards to this matter. If you take away the hurt, then I don't know. I mean, if you just only forgot that someone died, may not forgot that it died, but forgot how much it hurt, it kind of loosens or worsens the value of the times that you did enjoy them being around. I don't know. This is,
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
This is going to be really interesting, for sure. We need to continue forward, though. How?
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
He can come with us, right?
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
What are the odds that the Undercroft can go from Hogwarts to here, like, just like that, and the place near the place that he lives? mean, Anne could come visit now if she wanted to, but I doubt she will. I don't know if I want to help her or not. I mean, I want to help her, of course, but I don't know if I should. I don't see what the big problem would be, though, is I can just help her get rid of the curse. It's not the same thing as removing someone's emotional pain. You know, you get rid of the physical pain. She gets to go on and live her life. If you take away the emotional pain, it's hard to... Not sure how to say it.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
A what?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
I see ancient magic on here. More ancient magic right there. I don't know of anything else, so I don't understand this.
Anything helpful in the note?
Nothing that I can figure
A
out.
rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alright. Alright then. Well, folks, I think we're going to go off to the Room of Requirement next. That is the next, well, major quest, I should say. I know there's this one right here, and we'll come back to that one at some point. But we're going to go ahead and go to the Room of Requirement and start figuring out, I guess, maybe the vivariums now.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then.
We'll get to hang out with Deke.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Let's do it now. Come on.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Oh, Oh, I meant to show you guys the room requirement that since I have customized it a little bit. I'm sure we'll be back, so it'll be fine.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Puffskin.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
New item unlocked. You gotta sign it. Okay. Well, we'll put it over here. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, okay. There we go.
You got one!
Just one? We only just needed one?
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts.
Oh, I know where it is.
But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I know where that is. Is there not a way to know how many I have?
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Okay. Let's go over here. Ah.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Alrighty. Got one.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
just one that Deke knows of. A herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Moon calves. Those things are adorable. Boy.
What are you up to now?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
That's unfair. They should just be free if their master dies and has no heritage. That's wrong. That means the ministry is directly involved in the slave trade. That's dark.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Do cooperate, won't you?
I guess I'm gonna have to use Levioso on one of them.
Levioso! No need to be difficult.
Oh crap. Oh, more difficult than I thought.
Everything's all right now.
Oh, they look so cute.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
I just imagine that, like, in an alternate world, some point, Dumbledore's army opens up the room requirement, and like a ton of beasts just come trampling and flying out of the room. I just think that would, and Dumbledore catches wind of it, and he's like, "Newt, was that you?" And Newt's like, "No."
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Let's give it a whirl.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so beautiful.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
So your right bumper. Manage the beast. Select the beast from the inventory to add. Beasts can be rescued in the Highlands. So you can have 12 beasts in here. 12 active beasts. But it looks like you can only have 4 different species.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Oh. Hello. I need to set up. Oh. No, hang on. I need to set up right quick. Oh, we can name them and return them to the wild. We can summon. Brings them back over here. We got our puffskein right here. Oh, this is too cute. And the jobber and all. Oh, I love it. I got some food for you, buddy. And then Rusher. I think it's a she. He purrs like a cat. Now I can get some mooncalf fur. It looks like it's got a timer on it too. That's so cute. Hello, Journal. Let's feed you. I like how they come back up like, hey, can I get some more? Look at their eyes. I think, I don't know the little symbols at the top, to be completely honest with you. It's got like a little plus symbol too. Does that mean it's a baby, maybe? Because I thought they were all a different color, actually.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Where's the puffskein? Where'd the puffskein go? Oh, all the way over here. Hey, buddy, come here. Got some food for you. Oh, look at the tongue. Oh my gosh, they're all so cute. This place looks massive. I'm sure there's a limit somewhere to it. I just gotta look right quick. I wonder if the water is like the limit. No, it's not. Okay, that's the limit. Can we get in the water? Yeah, we got a limit. Okay, so what if we can get aquatic creatures then? Because we can get in the water. There's gotta be a reason for the water, right?
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Oh, I don't want to leave. Can I conjure stuff? I can. Some outdoor stuff here. I'm not going to do too much here. I don't want to bore you guys too much on stuff. I'm just curious about some stuff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the ancient magic symbol, isn't it? I think. Looks like it. Dang, this thing is massive. Cool, I like it. Okay guys, I'll see you later. Oh, that's cool. You can see the room in there. That's really neat. Utility. Yeah, I think it should go back here somewhere. There we go. Alright. Oh, let's see what we're gonna do here. To be honest.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Cool.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
My only concern is that there's gonna be a lot of menuing in this, and it means, like, you know, you find something you like, and then it just ends up being like a, you know, you apply your traits to it, but then you find something that's more powerful.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Alright. it just kind of concerned me that we have to do a lot of stuff in the menu and like coming back here over and over. Like I don't want to do all that, so I'll probably keep it simple and just keep upgrading. Putting on a better equipment. Unless things start getting tougher, then I'll probably have to change up my strategy a little bit, I suppose. I'm not gonna do much in here. Alright guys, let's go see Nettie. I about to call her Natalia. Where is she be? We got astronomy class. And we've also got Sebastian. Sebastian and Ominous were seen arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Interesting. As a side quest. We got astronomy class. Professor Shaw's class is at the top of the astronomy tower upstairs from the entrance to the room requirement. I should head there now. You know what? Let's go to astronomy class. We ended out. This has been a fun episode so far, hasn't it, guys? We're also right next door to it, so might as well. I decided to put on a scarf so that way we can. It's a little bit chilly up here, I imagine.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Yay! I'm looking forward to this class. I was right. It is cold.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
There we go.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
That's it. Is that really all we get to
Oh,
do?
hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thanks.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. there's something I want to talk to you about.
All right. I was right about it being cold.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Well, it's the dog star.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Nice. You know, one thing I always like to think about with video games is, like, especially when they focus on the night sky, did they go into the detail of making, like, the actual night sky, like, are the stars that we see actually it? I don't think in this game it is. I don't think any game's ever done it except for maybe, like, star-based games. But it'd be cool if a game actually went into that type of detail.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Oh, I can't remember your name. I think it starts. It's not an I. Darn it.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highland. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Ready? Who else we get to talk to? Is that Samantha?
Not sure what you can
No,
learn from
Adelaide.
these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Okay, from this angle, it looks like a Ravenclaw robe. But I was like, the hair color's not right. Oh, Gareth, what are you about to do?
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
I was trying to speak to him and you interrupted me later. I wish they would fight back. That'd be pretty funny if they could. Alright, let's walk downstairs.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
I've got a telescope of my own. It's not the greatest.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
What? Hang on. When I say like astronomy, I'm not the type who does all the math type of stuff with it.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have put them like that in the differences, but I'm honestly, that's what I had meant to brought up in a past episode when we first done this. Like, I wanted to make it clear that I was more into astronomy, not astrology. And, yeah, I'm not a big believer in the astrology stuff.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I'm not really a believer.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
I don't really like the astrology or the horoscopes. I'm just not into that type of stuff. I mean, I am a Scorpion. I'll say stuff like that, you know, because everybody kind of knows what that means. But definitely. Oh no.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
So the telescope came with a catch. And you like help finding it.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Let's do it.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Let's go. I'm looking forward to this. So little.
The table is on a
light
castle
pollution.
wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then.
It's also best not to light up any lights.
Lumos!
Never mind.
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Lumos.
What I was trying to say is that you don't light up lights when you're trying to stargaze because it messes with your eyes.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
If you are going to have
It's
a light,
not that
red
creepy
lights.
out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Thought you were charging ahead.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio. Accio. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
I am curious how you got interested in stars.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Ooh, I wonder what planet that was.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Now I need to look back and find out what planet was discovered 50 years ago. Now you gotta think, wizards can probably learn more about planets than muggles can at this point. Because they're more open
Look,
to this type of
there's
stuff.
a table. I
Hey.
think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
What do we do? Ah.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Ooh.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
There we go.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Ha.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
I like Meat. He's cool. Level up.
Lumos.
Alright guys, we are at the end of this episode.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
That is pretty cool actually. So that is going to do it for us on this episode, folks. And well, I don't know what we're going to do in between then. Well, we'll figure it out for next episode. I get the feeling I'm about to get a pop-up. Although Natty needs us. We do have a Natty quest, and we got some other quests popping up as well for Sebastian and Ominous. So, excuse me. We'll take a look at that when we come back. So, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, mischief managed.